Here's a quick video about GitHub and Git. So GitHub and Bitbucket and other things like that, they use a framework called Git, which is a version control system. Basically, it's a way to have redundancy and keep track of file changes over time in a project. So in here, and this is the project Woden folder, there's a .git folder which actually has a lot of the information about what has changed, and it's basically what we're seeing when we look in here on source tree. It's just a visualization of it all. There's also a git ignore file, which tells Git what it should ignore. So I can tell it to not look at Unity packages or APKs or certain things that Unity 3D does, or complete folders to ignore. So anything that we put in one of these folders, it will straight up ignore. Same with things with the extensions of these type. So Git has a lot of nice things. Using source tree or GitHub desktop or Git Kraken or command line, whatever you use, it's a pretty simple process. If you're by yourself. When you have a team, things get a bit more complicated. So let's see, I'm gonna open up, let's do, this is what it might look like with a large team over a long time. Let this load up in just a sec. Yeah, so these branches here on the left are the commits that we've made over time. So commits are a single snapshot of your project. Whenever you click this commit button and you put in some words here and make a commit, it will take a snapshot of your entire, well, not your entire, anything that you have staged. So these are files that changes have been made to. And if I click on stage, or if I move this up here, or unstage, and so anything in the staged area will get committed when you type your words here and click commit, which is on the, so if you have a working copy, you'll see the screen. And that will make a new local commit. Now to push that to the cloud, so to speak, any commits that you make, so I'll go ahead and jump back over to product load really quick so you can see this. So I have some uncommitted changes, right? Let's just say I'm going to stage all of this. I don't care. I mean, Unity did all these things for me probably because of an update. So I'm just going to make a message basic Unity upgrade. Just give a little idea of what happened here. And I'm going to click commit. It's going to ship it all off, and then we can see there's a 1 next to my push, means that I have 1 local commit I need to push up for everybody else on the team to be able to see. And yeah, so anytime before you push, you always want to fetch checks if there's any updates that have been made. And if there's no more updates, you can go ahead and push yours. And this will finish up in just a sec, and then everything will be synced again. And you guys, when you finally download this, will see this commit that I made in this video. So that's the process of updating things, going to your working copy, staging things, typing your commit message, and hitting commit, and then pushing it off. So if other changes were made to the actual repository via another user or whatever, I'm going to show how that might happen by opening up. Where is Broda? There we go. I want that full screen. So if I go ahead and delete this README, from the website. Okay. So now a change has been made and it made a commit. So I need to, you don't see it right away, so you need to check by clicking fetch. The normal setting is fine, just click OK. And then we can see, oh, there's one next to this pull button now. And we can see on this master branch that we're on, this little black dot indicates what update we're at. And then we can see there's something above us, means there's something newer. Anything below you is older, everything below or above is higher, is newer. And you can see that via the date timestamp. So to get up to date with any changes made, you click on pull and click OK. And then it'll sync everything and make sure that any file conflicts that are existing get brought up to you. Something that we're going to be doing is branching and merging, which use these core three, but it creates almost another copy of the repository that you're working on in your own branch. So if I make a Skylar's branch, some illegal character, Skylar's branch. You create that branch, and now I have two branches. So if I look in my branches tab over here, there's master and there's Skylar's branch. If I double click on master, we'll be back in the master branch. If we double click on Skylar's branch, we'll be Skylar's branch. So anything that you change in Unity right now will be affecting Skylar's branch. So if I go ahead and let's see, if I go and has this new text document, I'm going to delete that. Okay. And now working copy, you can see minus, I got rid of new text document. I'm going to, and since I'm in Skylar's branch, any commits I make will be to Skylar's branch, right? So stage that. You can see it's a deletion of a file, deletes text document, commit. Great. Now if I go click on Skylar's branch here, I can see deletes text document. And if I go down to master, or go back to master, the text document is there again because it synced it. It downloaded the update and got rid of it, or it brought it back. If I go back to Skylar's branch, it's gone again. So you can have multiple copies, branches, where ideally each one of us has our own, or each one of us has multiple, devoted to a single task. So you might have, and that task could be either, a single level art, or it could just be broadly, art assets or music assets, something like that. I'd normally do smaller branches, just to keep things simple. I don't know. So let's see. What if? So now that I am back in master, okay, we have. Let's go into assets, scripts, enemies. Let's go ahead and delete that one line that I made right here, right? And save it. So there's a change. If I go to my working copy in master, right? I can see there's a change. I'm going to stage it. I'm going to delete line, for example. I'm going to commit it. Okay. And now on master, I'm going to push that one so everybody can see it. And now you'll be able to see easily the visualization that's going on in this tree structure here. So master here is this blue branch, but when Skylar's branch made a branch, it was this pink one here, and we can see that he is out by himself on this limb here, and master is up here. So now they're out of sync. Each one has a change different from the other, because Skylar's branch has the old Banshee file, but it also got rid of the text file, whereas master branch has the text file, but changed that Banshee. So in order to, so this is how it's going to happen. There's going to be multiple changes, different branches, and we use master to kind of always bring us back to the same playing ground. So say I'm done with my work in Skylar's branch. What I want to do now is merge into master. So you click on merge, you click on master, okay? And then, and you can tell where the master is because you'll see origin master, origin head, and this one on the right is your local master branch, which should be on the same line if everything's updated on your computer. So you click on this, and what it will do now is any changes that happen to master will now happen to your branch, which means that your branch will just be exactly master plus any changes that you made. So now it's safe to go into master and merge into your branch, so Skylar's branch, okay? Do this. Now we've made it. There's no commitment issues, and we're going to push those changes to master, and ships it off to the cloud, and now everybody has the same version. So once again, the order is create a branch, name it. I'm not going to do it now because it'll dirty up the repository. Create a branch, name it, make your changes, make sure you're in your branch when you do your work, make your changes, go on, go on. Every once in a while, go back to master and do a fetch and a pull if you need to get up to date, especially before you do your merge. Then what you want to do is merge your branch into master, make sure that goes well, then go back into master and merge master back into your branch. Then push and everything will be updated for everybody else. Then you can go back to your own branch and continue work there. And that's a pretty high level overview of the usefulness of Git immediately for us.